Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mace. Protests against overtourism seen across Europe. I think I've seen a story about this a month or so ago. It was regarding the Louvre in France and just how the tourism is so insane. The numbers, the crowds, like it's just getting too much. And then when you factor in Airbnbs and just all of the extraneous things that go along with having very large numbers of people come to your region or your city or whatever it is. And listen, I'm definitely somebody who's not really particularly fond of large crowds. And a lot of the times there is places that I want to see and there's places that I want to go. But do I want to brave the crowd and the absolute sea of humans, you know, all bandying about for their perfect little picture and things like that. So sometimes it's better just doing the hard work, going places like hiking and doing things like that. And I've been trying to post some vlogs here and there. I just posted one yesterday. You guys can check that out. I will leave a link to it if you're interested in getting some scenic, peaceful nature away from this particular story. I'll link it. Yeah. All right, let's go.
The world's most visited museum was forced to close yesterday after workers at the Louvre spontaneously went on strike.
As NBC's Molly Hunter explains, it all stems from a larger movement across Europe to fight back against mass tourism.
The most visited museum in the world failing to open due to a spontaneous strike by the Louvre staff, warning that the home of the Mona Lisa.
Like, look at that. Like, how could you even enjoy it peacefully? You can't. Like, in this situation, I would say, you know what? I don't need to see the Mona Lisa in person. I'm going to refrain from doing that. And I feel bad for certain places in Europe, but I don't know what the solution is. I don't know if you just need, if you did want to say I wanted to visit the Louvre is on my bucket list. Where do I go? When do I go? Like, what time of year is feasible? Because scenes like this, like, it's almost like people jumping over each other. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Is buckling under the weight of mass tourism, leaving hot, sweaty tourists with tickets in hand waiting outside.
Ugly.
It comes just a day after coordinated anti-tourist protests swept across a dozen European cities. As tourists in Barcelona sat down to enjoy tapas or a cold beer on Sunday, they were instead hit with water guns to cool down runaway tourism. We need responsible tourism, not mass tourism, this protester says. American tourist Bill Dorozensky was sprayed with a water gun too.
I think if tourism goes away, then there's a lot of money that comes with it.
And in Venice.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a point. If the tourists disappear, then people will cry that they're losing all of this economic stimulus. I think they should be protesting to their governments to come up with plans and laws and policies that they can enact to either limit numbers of tourists or limit somehow visa entries. Honestly, I don't know what the solution is. But I think the behavior of spraying protesters with water guns is not really acceptable. It's just water, but at the same time, it's pretty rude. It's not something that I think is cool.
The protests specifically targeted the star-studded wedding of Amazon billionaire Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, scheduled for next week.
I think that's a very legitimate protest.
Campaigners argue mass tourism and specifically the touristification of hotspots forces locals out of the city center and raises the cost of living. It's growing too much, this protester says. Up to a certain point, tourism was fine, but now it's leaving us without homes.
You heard from that protester, it's not just about the sheer numbers, it's also about the changing character of these cities that are now set up to really cater to the tourists instead of the local population.
Molly Hunter with that report. When I first got out of college, I had a very modest apartment and an old car, but I splurged on traveling. So
yes.
I could say just in 25 years, Paris, London, and Rome are vastly different now when you go than they were 25 years ago. And
Right.
I've read about it because I've been fascinated, like, what in the world happened, like, to these cities? Like, they're not as enjoyable. And it's three things mainly. Huge countries like India and China
Yes.
now have a rising middle class. They now travel
Yep.
by the millions and tens of millions.
Yes.
Pandemic happened, people want to do that.
Get out and explore.
And Instagram.
Instagram.
These places that
Social media.
It's definitely social media, though. I've seen this happen even in my little slice of paradise. And it is, being a local, it can be infuriating if you go to somewhere that you've gone for years and enjoyed peacefully. And then all of a sudden now you go there and it's just overrun with people that, you know, aren't locals. And listen, we want tourism, but I do think the virality of social media and the people, you know, FOMO, fear of missing out on certain things, is definitely contributing to, like, the social media commodification of beautiful places. And oftentimes the social media pictures will be edited, and, you know, it's not reality. And also a lot of people just going there to get their little social media hits so they can post it and get those dopamine hits. And, like, I don't know, man.
these places, like, I think about, like, the Amalfi Coast.
I don't know.
No one knew anything about the Amalfi Coast 20 years ago.
And now
Nobody.
everybody wants to go.
And now every single person wants to go and get the same photo on the beach, the Amalfi Coast in the background.
There's no
And it's-
secrets.
And it's not just that. It's also these shows. White Lotus.
Yep.
Things that you watch. Oh, I want to go there. That looks beautiful. I should go see it. And you're right. I do feel like people are traveling more. And depending on when you go, it can be, like, so busy. So busy.
Ruins it.
I went in
for a lot of people.
1996, so it's probably
Okay.
vastly different. So
Very
but
different.
30 years ago.
All right, live pictures right now over our fair city. Usually crowded.
Yeah, some good points there at the end. You know, the social media aspect, things going viral, and then just spreading. Like, there's one particular place me and my wife went probably about in 2019, maybe even 2018. We used to go there all the time, and there wouldn't be anybody. And it's like one of the most serene, beautiful places. We called it our little secret place. And we just went there last week, and it's literally overrun with tourists and people because, you know, hashtag, that's the place, and, like, people see the photos, and yeah, it kind of sucks. So let me know your thoughts on this whole issue. Is there places that this has happened that you can relate to? Let me know down below. See y'all soon. Thanks for hanging out. I could do a rap, actually. Why don't we just do a quick one? How does that sound to you guys? A quick one. A quick rap. I feel like it. I feel inspired to just rap a little bit. A dying breed. Funky. All right, let's try it. Where's the snare? I need a snare. There is my snare, now I care. Now I can go all over the beat, everywhere. And y'all know that I'm coming through. I'm doing what I'm doing, swimming within the rhythm. I gotta live in it. I'm stewing, brewing something so amazing. I'm raising the bar. It's like I'm gazing at stars up upon Mars. Yeah, I'm like Stanley Kubrick, gonna confuse you just like a Rubik's Cube. I'm coming through when I'm a cool dude. Get funky when I'm on a beat, yeah. Make it chunky like some Oreo McFlurries. I'm back, yeah, and here's a flurry of punches. I punch it, I'm coming through, luncheon. Me, discreet when I'm on the mic. The beat explodes, I'm explosive when I'm on the mic, and you can quote it. Never gonna stop, I know that I am gonna take a quotient. That's a mathematical equation. When I'm on the mic, well, you know I'm staying patient. That's me, and factually, actually, I hope that you could understand that I run across the land and places are being overrun by people. I don't know the solution or the equal situation that we could paint in that way, but all I really know is things I gotta change.